All right. This is my first video, and I wanted to do a reading for the overall energy. Seems like everybody wants to know something about love and relationships, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is a general reading. It is not for any specific sign or any particular individual, so please excuse my nails, they are not done, but yeah. So let's just get right into it. Let's see what spirit has for today, November 21st, I believe. And keep in mind, this is a general read. This is not, it may not resonate with everyone. I don't do my reads like everyone else, so yeah. So let's see what spirit has to say. Ooh, too many. So first question is, where's this person's head right now? Spirit, where's this person's head? Ooh, sorry about that. The next question is, where is this person's heart? Where is this person's heart? How does this person feel about the individual watching this video? What's blocking this relationship? What can they do to unblock this? Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. So their head, their heart, how they feel. These. What's blocking? Last question would be, how does the person that's watching this video feel about this person? Sorry, y'all. It's taking forever for messages to come out. I'll take this one. All right. And the overall energy. Overall energy is the Justice card. So that's the Justice. Now, getting right into the read. I hope you can hear me. I hope my music is not too loud. I don't own the rights to this music, but that is Sir in the background. All right, so I believe this card was what was in their head. But I kind of feel like this is a heart card. It's the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely, cups are all about emotion. And right now they're looking for their cup to be filled with love. It's very emotional. They're looking to receive love. They're looking for, they're not necessarily looking for a handout, but they're the saying, they wear their heart on their sleeve. This is how they feel. They want their cup to overflow with love. They want to finally receive that love that they've been looking for, that love that they've been longing for. But it's a struggle because a lot of times especially with this card, when I see this, there's people around this person that either speak negatively when this person tends to go in their emotions, whenever they tend to express their feelings, they get laughed at and they get heckled. So even though it's in reverse, this is still a struggle with them. They're struggling to really express how they feel, this love that they feel inside, or what they really want, what they truly want, whether it's along the lines of love, if it's work, or if it's just generally them being their creative selves. There's a lot of people that don't give them the proper support that they need, and they're holding on to their own idea of what they want, regardless to what people say. They hide behind they're hiding behind what they truly feel, and they're not very open about their emotions, simply because what they really want is for their cup to be filled, whether, like I said, whether it's with love, or if it's pertaining to a job, or whatever creativity, or whatever the case may be. They're hiding behind it. How they feel, they have this idea that if they continue working on themselves, they'll reap the benefits. But it's a thing where they have to be alone in order to fulfill that. And I hope that makes sense. They do a lot of self-reflecting. They do a lot of thinking. This could have been a relationship that, and I keep saying relationship because that's initially what we were talking about. I feel like they constantly think about this individual, and what they want to give. They've been working on themselves for quite some time. If you guys met previously in life and you broke up, they've contemplated and they've gone deep within themselves, and spirit has told them this is who you need to be with. Or they've done a lot of reflecting on how they can better themselves. They could be involved in a relationship that's not good for them. They could have done something wrong to the individual in the past, and right now they're on a journey, or they're doing a lot of self-reflecting on trying to find solace to help them deliver the person that they really truly want to be, because they have to constantly hide who they are. And who they really want to be is someone who, because they're a giver, they're a giving individual, and it's making them think a lot about what's around them and what's surrounding them and what's blocking them from being who they really are, that true great person. Because they're thinking about love, they're thinking about their happiness, but ultimately they want love. And again, these 2 cups is them wanting to fill their cup with love. They want to be over, they want love. Ultimately, that's what they want. Okay, in this reading, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They want love. And they're doing a lot of self-reflecting on that. And this could be your soulmate. This could be your twin flame. I don't get any karmic energy from this. This is definitely a soulmate card. With the Justice card showing up, they could be involved in a situation that is not good for them, is not benefiting them at all. But justice is going to be served. As long as they continue, meditation, self-reflecting, and they keep searching for that inner voice within them, the justice will be served. They will ultimately get the love that they're longing for. And regardless to who's around them, they're going to be the great person that they want to be. So that pretty much explains that. They keep reflecting on what's blocking is their memories. The memories that they have of, oh, I messed up, or I effed up, or, they did me wrong. And like I said, this relationship could be a relationship that you had in the past. Maybe you guys were young. Maybe you were too young to understand exactly what it is the reason why you came together in the first place. But, we all have to learn and grow. You grow through what you go through. And I definitely believe that this person does a lot of self-reflecting. They do a lot of, reflecting on the past. And it's not necessarily saying that they beat themselves up, but it's something that hinders them from really truly coming through with the communication that they should in regards to the relationship. So if you're looking for this person to say something, right now they're beating themselves up because of the past. They don't know how to really let that side go and give it another try. They want to, but whatever happened previously in y'all's relationship is what's blocking them and what's stopping them from truly having this great love that they so want so much. And these are all cups. They are definitely, this is definitely an emotional human being. A lot of times people say cups reflect water signs, so it could very well be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in this reading in specific. Or it could be your sun, moon, or rising. It could be your Venus. You could have a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, for a Venus. And that also is how you love. That is how you socially approach relationships and friendships. What you want is you want to celebrate with this person. You want to be happy. You want the fulfillment. This is happiness. This is a celebration. This is finally, we're finally together. this could also be a group of people. The person that is watching this video, this could ultimately be you having the freedom away from this person, because maybe you're no longer attached to the individual and you're happy. You know, even though they're doing all of this self-reflecting and they want to say something to you, but their previous memories are hindering them. You know, you just might be over it. It possibly could be the situation, but ultimately I feel like this card is the individual that's watching this video wanting this happy ending. They want to celebrate with this person. The cups represent, like I said, emotion. So ultimately, they want to celebrate this emotional freedom from being hindered, from being blocked. You're finally coming out of it, and it's a time now for you to celebrate. Right underneath the Justice card, though, I see the Ten of Wands. So it's definitely, this is pertaining to the individual that you're watching this video for. They're definitely burdened. There's a burden there. And let's see if I can get a message from Spirit to explain what's burdening them. What is the burden that they're carrying? Why do they feel burdened? All right, so we had two cards that fell out, and they're both queens. So they're definitely in a toxic relationship. So first we have the Queen of Swords right here. So this is definitely someone that they're attached to, that is really like an ice queen. You know, she shuts down when it comes down to, like, you know, when he's trying to get, or she, when they're trying to get their point across, you know, the individual really, she has her hand up, as you can see. She's not trying to hear that. She don't, why talk about it? She's very cutthroat with, I'm sorry, y'all, those are my cats. Yeah, she's very cutthroat when it comes down to communication. She's not very open to communication. She's very shut off. It's her way. You're either going to hear what I have to say, or we're not going to have a conversation at all, that sort of thing. She has a she's very stern. She's very, and I'm ashy too. I'm sorry, y'all. But she's very stern, and she's a type of individual. Yeah, she's very set in her ways. You know, she wants her way. It's her way of communicating. If she doesn't feel like communicating, it's like, I don't want to hear what you have to say type deal. So yeah. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. She's very greedy. And I keep saying she because, you know, it's Queen of Pentacles, but this could also be a masculine. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's very greedy. She wants all the attention for her. She is I keep saying she, but they are the type that wants to know what you're doing, who you're with, when you're coming back, why you're going to be away this long. If you've been gone for 15 seconds longer than what you were supposed to be, and the route says that it takes you 22 minutes and 35 seconds, why did you take an additional 15 seconds? You know, like, that's the type of person that they're dealing with. Now on the flip side, this very well could be you. As far as like communication is involved, like they're trying to talk to you and you're just like, I don't want to hear it. Like, you know, what's done is done. We're over. I don't have, I don't want to communicate or whatever. You could be shutting it off. And you could be the individual that is greedy. You want the relationship, but then at the same time you're kind of like stubborn and set in your ways. You're not really trying to hear what the person has to say. You're not open to what they have to offer. I'm gonna close out this reading with a message from Spirit. And these cards are the Spirit Messages by John Holland. This deck that I'm using, sorry, I got a phone call. I'm so sorry about that. But this deck that I'm using to do the read is the Golden Universal Tarot. Yeah, and this deck that I'm using right now is the Spirit Messages by John Holland. And we're just going to see what Spirit wants to say about you and this person. Oh. All right. So the message that Spirit is giving is study. And it says, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So pretty much what I gather from that is Spirit is basically telling you, don't solely focus on this relationship in particular. If you're in school, if you're trying to go back to school, study, like keep your mind occupied, keep your mind busy, and don't so much focus on the relationship, so to speak. You could be wanting to return to school and you're hesitant, because you're so focused on, trying to rekindle this relationship. And I'm completely guilty of it. I will use myself as an example. A lot of times I will put to the side things that need to get done just because I want to I want to look into the situation. And before I know it, I'm so consumed and so occupied with the outcome of the situation that I completely forget myself and what's necessary for me to be successful. Meanwhile, this is why we go and we get these reads, because we want to know what the individual is doing or how they feel or what they're thinking. And the whole entire time they could be thinking about us, but they're not reciprocating that energy. They could be out, doing them. They could be out studying. They're completely consumed with trying to fulfill themselves to be the greater person. And while we're sitting here, just solely focused on it. So, if you're a creative individual and you have maybe you do hair, nails, maybe you sew, maybe you are a graphic designer, maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a singer, maybe you play instruments. I don't know. Maybe you cook, but, or make jewelry. I don't know. But focus on, making your craft better. Study. Get into you and free your mind so you can be the greatest version, because ultimately this person is thinking about you. There is love here. There's a lot of love here. They want this, but just because you know this doesn't mean that you sit and let yourself be consumed with the idea and the thought of being together with this person again. So yeah, just like it says, this is an opportunity to expand your mind. So free your mind, be free, go do you. And I know I said I was going to just do this one, but I feel like I want to know what the ancestors and angels have to say also. And then I'm going to close out the read. And this deck is by Kyle Gray. It's the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guides. I'm sorry, Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards by Kyle Gray. So let's see what our ancestors and angels have to say. That last message was a spirit message, and this is ultimately a angels and ancestors message. I'm so sorry if y'all hear my cats. Like, they are on one tonight. All right, so I just want to get some clarification on this card. Really quick. And that, yeah. So this is Druid. It says, I'm sorry if you can see it. It says, hold the space. And the message says, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you're supposed to be. And it says, the Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. And that just goes back to the spirit message. Study. You know, don't change who you are just because you are wanting something to happen with this individual. Creativity, I keep saying creativity because I feel a lot of you that are watching this are creative individuals. Stay focused in your creativity, please. Do as much studying and research. Even if you are a expert in your craft, you can always learn more. You can always do more. Go out in nature. You know, get more creativity. The flowers right now, we're in the season of autumn. The leaves, the trees, the way the colors, like, they are so beautiful. And if they can change and they can adapt to the atmosphere, so can we. But this card is saying don't change, which I feel like a plant is going to do what it's put here to do. And that's not necessarily changing. That's just who they are. So be who you are. Continue, doing you. Just do you right now. Stay free. Be free. It's gonna happen. The ultimate ending in this reading, and I'm gonna be done, is you'll be the most happiest when you're pleasing yourself, when you're doing what you need to do for yourself. not for anybody else. You know, whatever is going to come is going to come. Whatever's going to be is going to be. But do it because it makes you happy. So, yeah, stay creative, stay happy, drink water, be free, eat healthy, and smile. I hope you guys enjoyed this read. I'm out. Peace.